So let's talk about something almost no one talks about publicly. What happens when the foods that are supposed to help you, these are quote unquote healthy foods, but what happens when they actually make you feel worse? That happens. Bloating, pain, anxiety, a racing heart. Whew, been there. Brain fog, been there too. All from foods that you're eating with the best of intentions. You've heard, hey, I need to eat these foods. They're good for me. They're healthy. So today I'm going to help you understand why this happens, what your body is trying to say, and how to get out of those cycles of being afraid of food. So many clients come to me afraid to eat. Comment and let me know if you've ever thought, why does my body react to everything? Because I've been there. I'm Jen. I'm a whole food plant-based culinary coach, a health educator, and I'm someone who used to react to so many foods. And I can't even say I'm 100% recovered because I still can't eat corn. I have the celiac gene, so I'm not going to eat any wheat. And so there are some foods that I react to as well. Or I'm afraid that I'm going to react to, so I just avoid them. When your gut is inflamed, your immune system is overwhelmed, or your stress response is really high. It doesn't matter what you're eating. If you're eating those healthy foods, they can still feel like the enemy. And so we need to get all of those things under control, but that can feel really overwhelming, and that makes things worse too. Your body's not rejecting those foods. It's sending you signals. It's sending you information. I had a video that came out a week ago where I talked more about the body's signals for inflammation. So go back and listen to that. Once you learn how to decode these messages, then everything can get so much easier. So let's make this simple. Your body reacts to the situation, not to the foods. So what's really happening in leaky gut, which anyone with autoimmune disease has leaky gut, other chronic issues also are involved with leaky gut. Leaky gut means that your immune system is confused. We have partially digested food particles slipping through the intestinal wall that trigger symptoms. Those foods are not supposed to get through the wall. They're supposed to stay inside. Nutrients, vitamins, minerals, those things are supposed to get through the wall into our blood, but not little proteins and things like that. And so leaky gut is the first thing triggering symptoms. An overwhelmed liver, slow hormone clearance. Have you ever heard of estrogen dominance? That's from a slow liver. If you feel puffy, you're inflamed, you're tired after meals, you have those volcanic pimples on your chin, all of those are signs of a sluggish liver. Blood sugar swings, I talk about that every week, and cortisol spikes. Whenever we have a blood sugar swing, where our blood sugar goes way up, way down, or stays up for a long time, then those can lead to anxiety, irritability after meals, feeling hangry after meals, waking up hungry in the middle of the night. All of that is related to inflammation. Stress shuts down our digestion. Stress is supposed to be protecting us. When we feel stressed, we're being protected. Think about it. When man was first put on this earth, we need to be protected from predators, right? And so your body doesn't know, hey, I'm stressed out because I'm trying to check off everything on my to-do list today. It thinks that you're in danger. So stress shuts down digestion because now's not the time to go and sit on the toilet, right? If you're stressed out when you eat, even a salad can feel wrong to you. And so we want to make sure that are not feeling stressed, that you relax and take a couple of deep breaths before you eat. Dysbiosis, that is when your microbiome is off track. That can lead to fermentation, which leads to gas and bloating, discomfort from broccoli and beans and things like that, and even yogurt, stuff like that. So I'm not talking about quote unquote bad foods, right? I wasn't talking about French fries and things that we typically hear, hey, don't eat that. I'm talking about foods that are supposed to be nourishing to the body. But when our body is overwhelmed, when it's sending us those little signals, we need to pay attention. So we're not reacting to those foods. You say, I eat an apple and I have stomach problems every day. It may not be that you're having a problem with that apple. If you are reacting during stressful weeks, you have certain events going on this week, you're really, really stressed and you react more often than you do on the weeks that you're not stressed. You can't eat much this week because something's going on. You feel better when you go on vacation. Your symptoms change from day to day. You tolerate foods better when you're well rested, or you feel worse when you eat really fast. These are all signs that your nervous system and your gut are the issue. It's not the spinach, it's not the sweet potatoes. When you're inflamed, when you're stressed, when you're eating in survival mode, these causes inflammation. So, one of the things that I teach my clients are to one, relax and decide where you are first. So, before you start to eat, sit down. Number one, don't eat while standing. Don't eat while driving if you can help it. Sit down and take a couple of breaths, 3 breaths ideally, 3 deep breaths, and tune in to where are you? Where are you right now? Where is your mind? Is your mind projecting? Is it 4 days from now? I have this meeting on Thursday. I have to do X, Y, and Z because of that meeting on Thursday. Or is it 3 days behind you? I wish I had. I could have. Why didn't I? Why did she say this? Right? Where are you right now? Check in. Where are you right now? Take a few deep breaths. Feel your chair become present. Look at your food. What does it look like? What does it smell like? And then eat in a relaxed state. That's going to help so much right there. Start with well-cooked foods. If you seem to be reacting to everything, then eat warm grounding foods. Grounding foods are foods that came from the ground. Eat those grounding foods, the root vegetables, things like that. Blended soups, gentle stews. These are more gentle to the digestive tract and going to be much easier to digest. Eat on a schedule. Don't skip your foods. Don't skip your meals. Let your body know, hey, this is when we're going to eat. Get into a routine. You can focus on other things like intermittent fasting, that kind of thing, after you get your digestive tract stabilized and on track. Eating on a schedule gives your body those safety, secure routines, those things. It knows what to expect. It feels safe and secure. We all like that. We all like to know what's happening next, including your gut. Reduce your food volume. When you're inflamed, your gut can only handle so much at once. So eating smaller meals can be very helpful. Add natural digestive supports. Lemon, like I said, lemon water when you wake up in the morning, that can be really helpful. Lemon water while you're eating. Ginger on your food. Different types of herbs, bitter foods, chewing on some bitter greens before your meal. All of these help with stomach acid and with bile flow. So those are wonderful to have those digestive aids, even bitter foods. Keeping your plate simple, not having complicated meals. All my meals are pretty complicated, but if you can make a simple meal, just a few ingredients, that's going to be better. And reintroducing foods slowly. Once you have your nervous system under control, start adding in some variety because we need to eat the rainbow. We need diversity. Start slow, introduce foods slowly. So a client came to me scared to eat. She had 2 foods on her safe list. This is not that uncommon actually with my clients. Her reactions weren't about the foods, they were her gut and her nervous system. She was on high alert. She was stressed out about everything all the time. Not only was she stressed out about things going on at home and what she was going to eat and her health, she was stressed out about the foods as well. I can only eat these foods, and it was stressing her out more and more and more. So we had to look outside the food, reset her mind, right? Getting fully present in the moment, slowing down throughout the day. We also had to look at the foods and gentle meals for her digestive tract. We used soups, small meals. We went back to breakfast, no more skipping breakfast. And in 3 weeks, she was eating all of the colors again. Not at every meal, but she was getting all the colors in each day. And in 2 months, she was eating even more foods than she was before. She had gotten down to 2 foods. She was no longer overwhelmed. She felt supported, she felt safe, and she was able to better tolerate all of her foods. So if you are reacting to everything, if food feels unpredictable, you're scared of your foods outside of your safe list, which just gets smaller and smaller, it's not something that's wrong with you. Your body's asking you for some attention. Your body is saying, hey, I need some calm. I need some routine. I need to feel safe. Inside the Culinary Healing Circle, that's my membership group, we rebuild tolerance through food, through nervous system support, and through gut healing. We have weekly qigong. We have 2 whole food plant-based cooking classes every month. We have master classes. We have Q&As and open coaching. We study different books. We just finished the Body Ecology Diet book. Actually, it finishes tomorrow when this video goes out. The last day is tomorrow. And we learn all about how our foods affect our body, how our body digests foods, and what else is involved with food and nutrition and things like that. I would love to have you join us. You can check it out at culinaryhealingcircle.com. When you feel routine, you feel gentleness, you feel safe and secure, that is when your body responds. So check it out, culinaryhealingcircle.com, and I hope to see you again next week.